Our company name is Digby from Industry 67668, and here's our team. I'm Tom, and I specialize in Digby's marketing department.
I'm Jordan, and I oversee our research and development.
I'm Sana, and I manage our human resources and production department.
I'm Ian, I specialize in finance, and this is our story.
Not once did we ever think that in Digby that we would reach this point, living on the streets, not a cent to our name, more debt than you could ever imagine. Things were going so well when we first started, and then, well, when the emergency loans happened. Let's go back 5 years ago, to a better time. When we first started out as Digby, we had so many goals, so many plans for the future. We wanted to come out with new products. We wanted to increase our automation, increase our production, our capacity. We wanted to be the leaders in production, and we wanted to sell in high-tech markets, low-tech markets, anything that you could possibly imagine. In Digby, we had dreams of large cumulative profits and large market share. And since we had those, it was only necessary that for our success measures that we measured 15% for our cumulative profits and 14% for our market share. As for our production and marketing, we wanted to dominate the high-tech sector. We wanted to have cutting-edge products that all of our customers wanted. We wanted our products to completely sell off the shelves. Not necessarily did we want to stock out, but we wanted to sell as many products as we possibly could. All we needed to wait for now was our fast track to determine our results and see how well we actually might have done.
We're actually doing really good right now. Looking at our balanced scorecard in round 1, the possible points were 82. We actually received 52 points, which means that we received over 50% of our points. If you take a look at our analyst report, our profits, our working capital, and productivity were 100 points. In round 2, our emergency loans were 100 points, our market share was 100 points, and we actually improved by 60 points from round 1, which we're really excited about because in our success measures, we estimated that we would do at least 14% of our market share.
Things were going pretty great. Now let's move ahead 2 years.
We were confident in our management skills because, unlike Baldwin, who had a $3 million emergency loan, we didn't. Our sales were the best in our industry at $59 million, and we were one out of the 3 companies who had a positive profit that round. Even though it was only about $300,000, it was still profitable. Our variable costs were a little high at about $49 million, but what did that matter when we were one of the best companies in the industry? Erie and Ferris were the only other teams beating us, and Ferris is the computer team. Not to mention, our product days was almost the best in the low-tech segment, with only one other product beating us. Hey, our numbers look great for our industry, but that's why we didn't predict what would happen next.
And what happened next didn't make us very happy. We found out that we had the largest emergency loan in the history of our industry, which is a little bit over $43 million. We're struggling about how to figure out how to finance this, so we had to do a bunch of cuts in production in order to kind of salvage ourselves. We had a total of inventory costs that year around $21 million, and we had to retire debt around $27 million that year, so it was just kind of difficult for us to process through that. The following year, we were pretty happy with only having $7 million in an emergency loan. But that still left us in the position of we're not entirely sure how we're going to make it out of this. We did major cuts in production, tried to stock out of inventory, do all these different things. We couldn't take out any more long-term debt either, since we had so much out already due to all the emergency loans.
And that all leads us to where we are today. And there you have it. That's how Digby got this way. Nothing left but debt.